Good evening, Northeast Kansas, and thanks for joining us here on KSNT News. It was a beautiful first day of spring, and it's going to end on a tranquil note for tonight, but it was another unseasonably warm one. But things turn cooler for the rest of the week. Still mild, though, but just much more closer to our average temperature, and that does go along with rounds of rain ahead, and there is the potential for some storms to develop. I'll give you a closer look at that in just a moment. No stormy activity to be seen. In fact, it is a picturesque end to the day for Junction City. Just a few high thin clouds, and that's the same case here in West Topeka. We've now dropped down to 78 degrees after hitting a high of 80 just within the past hour, but it's a breezy one once again. Northerly winds at 15 miles per hour, and that's the case for the majority of the region now. Roughly anywhere from a 10 to 15 mile per hour wind out of the north and northeast, but our northern counties have been dealing with it for a longer duration of the day today, and that kept them just a little bit on the cooler side, but still it's a nice warm day across the region. That's why you'll notice temperatures to the north of I-70 more so in the 70s, and even now 69 degrees for Concordia, as opposed to some low to mid 80s still in play to the south of the interstate, 84 for Emporia as well as Burlington. Now, we've been warm the past couple of days, but it's going to start to shift for the remainder of the week. A comfortable start for the day tomorrow, though, waking up at 6 a.m. in the upper 40s to lower 50s across the region. Not the biggest jump in our temperatures, just roughly 10 degrees of an increase for our highs in the 50s to low 60s. Now, as you wake up Wednesday morning, though, that's going to be the coolest start of the week with temperatures in the 30s. And I did talk about rounds of rain with moisture in place. We could see brief periods of a wintry mix. Not the case right now, just a beautiful spring-like day with just some passing clouds across the region. But as we turn our attention to the west, you'll see just how unsettled it is with more and more shower activity popping up. That's what we can expect for later on in the week. Not the case for tonight. We'll be fairly quiet and comfortable, dropping down to a low 48 degrees and partly cloudy conditions. Now let's break down those rain chances for you. As we get into the afternoon on Tuesday, stopping here at 4 o'clock, just more clouds than sunshine for tomorrow, and you won't notice any blips of green. However, especially to the south of the turnpike as you head closer to southeast Kansas, an isolated shower or two can't be entirely ruled out, but it's a low chance of rain altogether. Tuesday into Wednesday, similar setup, mostly cloudy conditions, but remember how I talked about those temperatures in the 30s? With moisture in place, we could see brief periods of a wintry mix, maybe even a few wet snowflakes for Wednesday morning, but anything that does make it to the ground isn't going to stick. Surface temperatures will just be too warm for that, and a few more showers are possible for Wednesday, but it looks like we'll be mainly dry for most of us. Now, our KSNT Storm Track 7-day forecast shows we are calling for a chance of rain almost every single day. Best chance of rain holds off until Thursday night into Friday, and Friday could see the potential for some storms, but it's some well-needed rain we'll need across the region. Jared?